Yo, what's up, people of the world? There's a church carnival going on over here, and these guys have been here, I guess, today. I just got off work. It looks like the carnival's closing down. There used to be cars all lined up, but I don't work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so I should be able to see what the dealio is. And the tag number for this unmarked cruiser is Charlie Papa Victor, November 62. It looks like we got the service aid member and 3 officers. How's it going? Thank you. Then squad car number 1124. Hey, what's up? Let me guess, is N2 film?
If you need to cross, let me know. I will stop the traffic for you.
No, thank you, but thank you. That was very nice of her. No, it's Jay Morgan. Oh, you're the dude. Yo, what's up? Jay, you're the dude that got pulled over the other night, right? And what's up, you bore? It's 5 to 11 right now. I can't see the number on that service aid vehicle, but I should be able to get that regardless. I am on a public sidewalk. What's up, Jay Morgan, yo? Stay in here, follow the other dude in here, you bore, man. Keep watching, maybe you learn a thing or two about your rights. But the most important thing is you gotta be willing to stand up for them. Hey, I appreciate you guys being professional and not interfering with what I'm trying to do. Yeah, you too. Thank you. Stay safe over there. The 1124. Why are they out? Jay, there's a carnival going on right now, and it's very popular over here, and they're just here to direct traffic and in case there are any sort of issues. But I showed up, says they were leaving. Like, I got off of work at 10, and it's 11 now. It took me like 20 minutes to walk over here. I knew as soon as I got here they were going to be leaving, but it is what it is. And that squad car number, service aid car, is 1309. No, you bore, not tonight. No harassment tonight. But if you check out the video I posted last night, it's titled Spotlight Incident. That's like the edited down version. I had a couple flashlights and a spotlight shine in my eyes. And a few nights before that is a live stream. It's titled Tow Truck. You can see that you have to skip through, but officer, get this, his name is Miranda. Some dude that goes around and violates people's rights for a living. His name is Miranda. But yeah, he started recording me on his phone, and I asked him his name. He's like, "What's your name? You got ID? You're out here all the time. You're recording us, but you don't have ID?" And yeah, the video with the flashlights, that's where they pulled over Jay. Yeah, they gave him a bogus ass ticket. They told him the license plate wasn't registered to the car, but he's a car dealer, and he could put that license plate on any car that he's trying to sell and drive around with it. Oh, you're not? All right. I guess that's just a coincidence. Because dude who got pulled over, his name was Jay. But I appreciate you two. Oh, there's 3 people in here now. I appreciate you all joining. Unfortunately, as you can see, nothing happened. But I'm just gonna walk down the street, talk to you guys, see what the deal is. I try not to go live too often because you go live more than like 3 or 4 times, it stops pushing out the bell notifications. So yeah. And I swear, oh, okay. The other night, people kept telling me, man, there's cops out everywhere, man. I've seen them all over the place. And I go out, record them doing 1 traffic stop. For the next 2 hours, I'm walking around, I can't find a single goddamn cop car. So who knows? Maybe I did make a difference, even if it is just a little one. Hold on a second, screen's gonna go dark. I'm lighting up a cigarette. But the carnival should be here tomorrow night. And tomorrow night's Friday, so I'm sure it'll be even busier. I don't work tomorrow, so I'll be able to show up. See some like blue lights over here. I'm gonna go see what the hell that is. Ah, someone left. Whatever. Looks like flowers. I don't know if this is a memorial for someone who passed. I've never seen this before in my life. But it says, we love you. And it has like an N. And it sucks. The one night my phone's fully 100% charged. It's fucking... I get here too late. I'm just sitting down for a minute. That was a long walk. Some had a car accident there, rip. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But I don't know. When I stand back up, I'm gonna go back over there because I wonder if those palm trees are freshly planted. Maybe N2 Found put that there for you. Ha, that's funny. What's up, Uprising? Thanks for tuning in. Jay, thanks for tuning in. And your boy, if you're still in here, you know I already appreciate you. N2 Film called me out the other night, Uprising, when we were talking about like that Chinese citizen bullshit. He was live streaming and he saw Nick. He was like, hey, what's your boy's name? Malcolm Green? Yeah, he was screaming at me. I'm an American. I'm an American. I thought we were just chilling, having a talk. Damn it, don't tell me my lighter and cigarette both went out at the same time. Should be able to get another light out of it. Got it. Don't smoke. I think that was a cop that just drove by. It looks like the Charger rear lights. No, these things aren't freshly planted. Where are you at? I don't feel comfortable disclosing that information. I'm in Davie, though. I'll tell you what city I'm in. I'm in the city of Davie right now. Yep, one of the most backwood places in South Florida. 242 members of the police force, 0 body cameras, and 2 dash cameras. What's up, Relio? Or Relio? Whatever it is. I'm just gonna call you Dragon. That's better. I got some normal viewers now, man. People that tune in. Hell yeah. And I owe it all to Big Nick. Shout out to Big Nick. And I hope I didn't fucking sit in dog shit. Yep, I know that area. Where are you from? You from Miami? Yeah, Local 10 News was driving away when I was walking up. Yeah, so over a week ago, so hold on, I think it was October 27th, no, it couldn't have been that soon, whatever, sometime in October, I sent a complaint to Internal Affairs because Officer Berardo was telling me it's illegal to film because there are children present. I'm like, no, it's not. And as soon as I was made aware there's children there, like I pointed my camera away, of course, that's not who I'm trying to record. And before that, he was shining the light in my eyes. He's turned his strobe light on and then shined the light in my eyes. But I reported that to Internal Affairs, and the Sergeant Wong at Internal Affairs never got back to me. Them a week ago, asked him which actions have been taken to help correct this problem. And he hasn't emailed me back. And so I emailed him a few days ago now, asking for an update. And then last night I sent him a complaint against the 2 officers who are like Schrupert and Ramirez or something. They never gave me their names, but I had their squad car numbers. About them shining the spotlight at my eye. Because if you watch the video, when he shines the spotlight on me, he walks up to his cruiser and turns the spotlight towards me as soon as he gets into it. So, Denise Stockdale of the Davie Police Department Public Records Division is a very professional woman. She's very helpful, and she respects my rights to access public records. I asked her to give me the email addresses to the people who she requests the records from, so I could email them directly. And at first she was like, no, you can just keep requesting through me. And I was like, you know, according to Florida State Statute 119 point something something, I have the right to ask the custodian of those documents, for those documents. And not only are they authorized, they're obliged to provide them to me. And she obliged and provided me their email addresses. I was expecting it to be turned into a good thing. Yeah, I still haven't gotten the interview yet, but the other night, this lady I know said, yeah, I got pulled over on my bike because I didn't have a light. And man, she grabbed my vagina real hard and squeezed my breast and pinched them. I was like, dude, you've got to go down. You can do it anonymously over the internet and file a sexual assault complaint against that officer, because it will go on their record for their whole career. Yeah, Uprising, that's what these Davie cops are out here doing. And they get away with it. They've been doing it for so long, but I told them, y'all are done with this. This shit ain't happening no more. Because, Jay, they've gotten away with it for so long. So I asked her if I could interview her sometime and get her side of the story. And she said, yeah. But I haven't seen her since. I got to get into contact with her and sit down and talk about what happened. And as I was saying, bro, the people around here uprising, they're scared. They're just scared of the police. And everyone I know, they either think I'm brave for it or think I'm stupid for it. You know? But I look at it, it's my duty. I'm the only one in this whole city willing to hold these people accountable. And by God, I'm going to do it. It's about 4 years too late, but it's better late than never. Auditing America, what's up? Damn, it sucks. There's a lot of people joining in, but there ain't nothing to see. The chain on my bicycle straight broke, so I'm stuck footing it everywhere. Shift change is coming up soon for the Davie PD. I'm pretty sure they're on the 12-hour shift. And hey, thank you, auditing. So as I was saying about Denise Stockdale at the Davie Police Department, since Sergeant Wong doesn't feel like responding to my emails, I'm gonna public record request from Denise which actions were taken against the to help further prevent obstruction of the First Amendment right. And I told them in the first email, like, I don't want this one officer to get in trouble. I want all of your officers to be re-educated on the First Amendment, because shining a light at me while I'm filming is a direct violation of the oath they sworn to the Constitution. Yeah, uprising. I have a I have a police scanner app, but I would use that one to listen to the scanner and like this one to record, but I don't know what happened to it, and I'm still learning the scanner lingo, you know. I know that 1061. That's can we get a sergeant on scene? So if shit ever goes down, I'll be like, bro, call in a 1061 right now and get your sergeant out here. Just so it sounds like, you know, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Damn, we got another person in here and there ain't shit to see. And I think it's signal 18 and signal 19 is a misdemeanor and felony. So I'm gonna be like, oh, suspicious activity, right? What is that? A signal 18 or 19? I don't know, just to be like a little smartass. No, the app only shows some districts, but the radio reference wiki, they have the dispatch codes for Broward County, because Broward County dispatches like 20 different districts, and Davie's District 21. And the way they do it, I'm pretty sure it doesn't go District 21, we got a signal, blah, 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 and here's the location. They just give the location. And so, I don't know the area my whole life, so So like, unless I'm really familiar with the area, I'm not even gonna know they showed up there. Damn, dude, everyone's tuning in, but there ain't shit to see. They got fucking clickbaited in with the thumbnail and the title. I apologize that all y'all. What happened was there's a carnival going on and the police were there just like directing traffic and stuff. And I got off of work at 10, but I guess the place closed at 10. By the time I got there, the police were already leaving. You can use GPS. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. You're right. I've tried that with a few calls, but anywhere that was near me, I showed up, they waited. No one ever showed up. I'm sure people sitting out on their porch are thinking I'm fucking crazy right now. Like walking around talking to myself. And I uploaded like police intimidation tactics. And that was supposed to be a trailer for an even long video, just mainly of me and the cop talking and like playing Ring Around the Rosie, but I haven't gotten around to it. I'm editing all this shit on my phone and it takes fucking hours. Because one little mistake, you gotta restart the whole thing because there's no undo button. I know right up here, cops are usually out fishing. I'll probably be there in like 15 minutes. And they park in the dark and wait people to slow down and not stop at the stop sign or not use their blinkers. And that's their favorite hobby. They love fishing. Is that a cop? No. Man, my dogs are barking. Hey, again, I appreciate all y'all tuning in. It's good to know that I got people to watch my back if I need it. Hey, so since I got a fair amount of people in here, let me tell y'all about a story of the Davie Police Department. So, when my brother was about 15 years old, he was a little troublemaker piece of shit. He and his friends, they went out car hopping. And if you don't know what that is, that's when you go to like a nice neighborhood and you just go around and look for cars that are unlocked. And you search through them, get whatever you can, and go to the next one. More activity on US 1. Yeah, I hear a bunch of calls over there. And if you ever get caught car hopping, you get burglary of a dwelling on each single one of those cars that you broke into, because the car is an extension of your home. Let's say you happen to steal a knife, then they could charge you with armed burglary. And so, to get back to the original story, they chased one of my brother's friends down. They caught him, and they basically beat his ass, threatened him, said if you don't tell us where the shit you stole is, we're gonna let the dogs loose on you. He didn't tell him, and that's what they did. They called his bluff. And so they caught my brother too, and they handcuffed him. They beat his ass, and they took their handcuffs and like used them like brass knuckles and rubbed them in between his rib cages. and said, if you don't fucking tell us where this shit is, I'm gonna break every single one of your goddamn ribs and let the dogs loose on you. And luckily he told them where the shit was. And yeah. But still, you know, that's what these David cops are out here doing. Of course my brother shouldn't have been car hopping. Of course it was wrong. Of course, you know, he deserved to go to jail for it. But he didn't deserve that kind of shit. That's why they have jails and fucking a court and judges. The cops aren't supposed to be the judge, jury, and executioner. Out here in Davie. And you know, if these cops had body cams out here, I bet you that chick the other night wouldn't have been sexually assaulted by one of them. Yeah, man. So let me ask y'all a question. What's the most well-manned, well-armed, fucking biggest gang in the entire United States? And I'll give you a hint. It's funded for by the public. Ding, ding, ding. You guessed it right. It's the cops. They're the most militarized, manned, armed, fucking, and supplied gang in the entire country. Funded for by the public. They got helicopters, automatic rifles, body armor, armored vans. I already say helicopters. They got bombs, tear gas, all that shit. I sat and talked to this dude up here the other night for like an hour. I was listening to the scanner and he came up and was like, hey, was that a scanner? I was like, yeah, you know, I like to record the cops, and we got talking about it and shit. He's like, yeah, man, the police are militarized. You know, when I was a kid, the cops, you know, they had a gun and a little stick. But now, you know, everywhere you see, cops got body armor, taser, pepper spray, AR-15 in their car, you know. And like I talked to him about swatting, you know, when streamers get swatted. And this one dude got swatted and the police killed him. And everyone all over the internet was blaming the dude who called the police on him, right? Of course he should be blamed. But who should really be held accountable are the people who went into a man's home and shot him in cold blood while he was unarmed. But no, nobody ever mentions that. They were just doing their job. Dude was sitting at home one night. Next thing he knows, there's 20 guns pointed at his head and they kill him in his own home. You know, giving a number to a bunch of people I know, I was like, hey, you know, call me, text me, let me know if you see any cops posted up anywhere, they got someone pulled over, or anything like that. And one of them is like, nah, man, I haven't seen cops over here in like 3 days. Because I told him I'm going to be out here every night. This shit's done with. You're only getting away with the shit you've been getting away with for the past 30 years. It's done and over with. I'm going to sit down, man. My fucking feet hurt. Oh. I apologize for my heavy breathing already. But I know you guys can hear it. Yeah, Uprising, I have a bike, but the chain completely fucking broke on it. I got some money in my pocket right now to go buy one, but I got better shit to spend money on. Like bills. Keeping a roof over my head. And that's another thing. If I get arrested because the cop wants to be some dickhead and strip me of my freedom and lock me in a cage without due process of law, there goes my job. There goes my home. The roof overhead, my safety, my security. That's it. I'm fucked. But hopefully that doesn't happen. There's one dude on the force that like would be able to look at me from, you know, across the room and be able to pick me out, and he knows where I live, what my name is. But that's just one of them. And honestly, I don't think he's been telling his partners like, hey man, you see some fat white kid recording you, here's his name, here's where he lives. Yeah, but Uprising, honestly, like I'm a gamer, and like most gamers, they watch streams, and that's what I did for a long time. I played video games and watched streams, and I know streamers make a living from that. But I don't know. I've streamed before, you know, video games, and I had fun doing it, but I never asked for money. It's just because I don't know. I didn't want to. And I feel like when people ask for money while they're cop watching it, people look down on you a lot more than if you're playing a video game. But, you know, it is what it is. Maybe I might eventually start doing it, but who knows. You know, and if I ever do make it big and I got $35,000 in a GoFundMe page like some other people do, you're damn right. Every time I hear someone gets locked up for recording the cops, I'm gonna be the first one to post their bail. And you could take me for, you know, my word is my bond, and you could bring that right to the bank. You see, no, man, you should be your own voice. Everyone has their own voice, and they should all use it. That's what the First Amendment's there for. That's why in the very first section of the Constitution of the United States says that the people have the freedom of free speech. They can say whatever they want, whenever they want, to whoever they want, without any prosecution. And the second section of that same amendment is the freedom of the press. You know, I kept telling N2 Film, we were talking about nationality and race and stuff, and I told him, you're right, you know, America is more of an idea than it is, you know, a race. America is the idea of a government ran by the people and for the people, and an idea to where everyone born and lived in this society is a free person. It shall not be treaded on. You know, America is an idea for freedom and justice and liberty. But that idea has been tainted. That idea stands for corruption, greed, and hypocrisy and tyrannical actions. Exactly. And you know, Big Nick's been arrested 4 times and he's still out there doing it. Those cops can't keep him down. They never will. You know, because of what he's done Florida Guardian was able to go to Broward County Courthouse and record the hallways, record the people, record the art on the wall. Man, I guarantee you, if I did that a year ago, all hell would have been broke loose. And I would have been tried with all sorts of bullshit and forced to defend myself in a court of law. You know, but Big Nick, he went out there and he did what he did. Big Nick's a great man. You know, I was talking to an attorney the other night, and he hasn't messaged me back, but he's a well-known civil rights attorney. I'm not going to say his name, but he asked if it was a First Amendment gun or police misconduct issue. And I typed out this whole email, basically like telling him my whole life story with the Davie police. But I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to tell him it's a minor First Amendment issue, you know, quote unquote, brought on by huge police misconduct. But he hasn't messaged me back, so I think I'm going to send him another email, tell him about all the shit I've been through in the Davie Police Department, how they don't have any cameras to keep them accountable. And I bet he's going to jump all over it, because Davie is just a pile of money waiting to be sued. And I'm not in it for the money, but if I could get a lawyer who's interested in the money to help me change shit, that's just as good. Someone's walking up. So, Uprising, you're from Miami. Do you record cops? Do you do audits or anything like that? I haven't had a chance to check out your channel. Oh, we got 5-0 over here. Squad card number 1027. See, this is why I need a bike, because I could follow right behind his car. I want to see if he keeps going straight or not. Hey, thanks for being in here, dog. Nope, he's turning. So he's going fishing. But man, he could drive around this block 20 times by the time it takes me to get to the end of the fucking street. I think I'm gonna go to Walmart tonight and get a bicycle chain. It shouldn't be more than $5 or $10. No, I just did one when they stopped me for traffic infraction and filmed them. Yeah, I got a video on my main YouTube page where I got pulled over and my dog started barking because I had my dog with me, and I asked him, I was like, look, I put my dog in I got a little wiener dog, Chihuahua mix. So I don't know if you got a Chihuahua, but those things love to fucking bark. And he was like, no, stay right here. I'm like, all right. So they go out of the car, they run my shit, but I step out of my car. And they fucking surround my ass. I'm standing against my car, and there's one right here and one right there. And it's not on film because this is literally the first time I ever recorded the police, and the camera's pointing at the ground. I was like, no, I'm not getting in my car. Then I was like, all right, I'm getting in my car. But as I'm getting in my car, he's like, get in there. I'm like, no. You know, just being a little fucking defiant ass. But then they kept the light shined in my eye. They kept the light shined in my eye nonstop. I was like, could you take the light out of my eye? They're like, no, I don't know what you got in the car. What I should have said was, well, don't point it at my eyes, point it at my fucking lap. What I said was, well, you won't let me get out of my car and you're forcing me to stay in my car. You got to pick one. Which one's dangerous? And I correct that. There's 2 cops on the force that know my name and shit. But the one, Officer Puentes, we eventually talked it out, but he still was like making it out to be my fault. And he even tried to like, oh, I wasn't shining the light in your eyes, it's got a circle around it so I could shine it in your eyes and see everything. You know, but we're cool now. But like he was gaslighting me. What that means is like you know, you got a girl. Yeah, I filmed him. What I should have done was I should have put the phone on like the camera facing me and showed the light like hitting my face. But what I did is I just pointed my camera at the light. You know, but so all you saw was just like this bright ass light. You can't see anything else. And yeah, he kept gaslighting me, which is like when you got a girl and she keeps fucking up, but she blames you for your fuck ups. It's like, no, it's your fault. You know, everything you do it made me do this, and so it's all your fault. You know? He was like, you were an asshole, so I shine the light in your face, basically. I was like, even if I was an asshole, which I wasn't, it doesn't give you right to be, you know, shining a fucking light in my eyes. And then I called my brother, and I was like, yo, because I was in my front yard. Then I called my brother, and I'm like, yo, come out here. I got pulled over. He's like, all right, I got you. He pulls out his phone and starts recording and asks for their names. He's like, I already gave him my name. Ask him. I was like, I don't even fucking remember. And he's like, all right, so you're not going to tell me my name? Please get your supervisor out here. They never called the supervisor out. They never wrote me up a ticket. Because they knew they fucked up. And the other night, I was talking to a cop. I asked him about body cameras. He's like, you know, it limits our discretion. I was like, yeah, I can understand that. He's like, you know, let's say your son's got a golf scholarship and gets pulled over and, you know, I got to take him to jail for a little joint of marijuana. And I was like, well, can't you give a person a ticket now for marijuana? And he goes, yeah, but it's still an arrest. And I was like, yeah, whatever. You know, but that was just an example, right? He's like, yeah. Then he said, you know, let's say I pull over the mayor and she's drunk. You know, I have to arrest the mayor now for DUI. I'm like, you should do that anyways. Right? If she's sober enough to drive, you know, you should let her go. Like I feel like you should with anyone who's sober enough to drive. You know, it's kind of a gray area, but if she's drunk enough to be a harm to other people, hell yeah, you should arrest her. And I didn't have that recorded because my car was turned on and he was in his car and all this bullshit, but I wish I had that recorded. Is this a cop? No. All I see are headlights. I can't see anything else. Like a lot of cars, they have the same looking headlights as cop cars. Yeah, I bet those cops thought they were so slick the other night, shining their light in my eyes. I never got their names or badge numbers. But Denise Stockdale was kind enough to oblige me with that information. Yeah, I know I need to carry a flashlight. I used to have like a $20 flashlight from Lowe's that was like bright as fuck. But I lost it. And I'm broke. But I need a new one. And I can't wait for that confrontation. They're gonna be like, take the light out of my eyes, you're assaulting a police officer or whatever. I'm like, so what are you doing to me shining your light in my face? That's not assault. And like real talk, I have an extreme sensitivity to light. Like I transition lenses and everything. When they shine that light in my eyes, it really fucks with me. And not only did they shine the flashlight in my eye, they shined the spotlight in my eye. And like when I tried moving to the side, he followed me with it. You know, instead of like, oh, I already talked to Sergeant Wong about it, da da da. I should have been like, yeah, bro, that's really fucking mature. You set a great example for everybody else who wears a badge and a uniform. It's real mature. Because like, I want you to go back and watch that video and slow it down to 0.25 seconds and watch how when he walks into his car, he reaches for the spotlight and turns it straight at me. Alright, well, my phone's getting low on battery. I'm almost home. I'm gonna go to Walmart. I'm gonna get a bicycle chain. I'm gonna put it on. And I'll be live later on tonight. But Uprising and whoever else is in here, as always, I appreciate you tuning in. You got my back, and that goes a long way. You stay safe out there too, Uprising. I'll see you later.